Hi guys, this is Michael Alexander with Coinsider bringing you another quick chart. Today is the 19th of April about 1 p.m. New York time, and we're going to go over 6 analysts. We have fresh content today, charts and numbers. And before we do that, please visit our link in the description if you haven't already seen our demo video. And what quick charts is we bring you the top analysts. We have 6 all on one page to save you time and research, and hopefully for you not to miss that next major price move in Bitcoin. So let's get to the charts. On the left-hand side, let me just make this smaller. On the left-hand side, we have 3 bullish analysts, and on the right, we have 3 bearish analysts. Now, on the bottom left-hand side is their initials, PH. It stands for Filicon, Tony V. So you'll see you can match their initials with the analyst. So let's go into the key numbers to look for. We're starting at $8,200 right now, and the next prices will, for this analyst, we can go 2 different ways. We can either go break 7,800 to go to 7,500, and then eventually we will go up, or we're going to go up from here towards the 9,000 zone. Next analyst sees us going to the 8,400 zone, going back to 8,000 zone, and finally up to 9,000 zone. Next analyst sees us going up to the 9,200 zone, or 9,200 number. I don't have a zone there. So the key prices to look for in the bullish analysts are $9,000 to $9,200. So the 9,000 zone is an important zone to look for on the bullish analyst. Bearish analyst, I did not put lines for TV or Tony V's because his last update was about 6 days ago, and he just put major price points to look for. So I just put 9,200 and 9,500, which I'll go over below. Just keep those price points in mind. The next analyst, Real Crypto, RC, has us 2 possible ways. We could either go to 7,400 and up, or we could possibly just go up from here right now up to the 9,200 area, but he is bearish overall. We're going over the 3 bearish analysts. And the next analyst, JD down here, sees us going to 8,459. If we break it, we're going to 9,200. We're going to probably surpass, as you see the orange line pushing through that 9,200. But if we don't break that 8,459, looks like we're going to go down and probably test that 6,425 and go below 6,000. So that's the bearish analyst. That was it for the quick charts, just key prices for you to look at. Now we're going to go on to prediction and reasoning. If you want to stay with us, please do so. If this was enough for you, then we'll see you tomorrow. So let's go to prediction and reasoning. Blow up that page a little. Again, we have Filicon. He's neutral for tomorrow, bullish for next week. Again, we can go 2 possible different ways. He believes, though, even if we go down this way and we test 7,500, we should go back up to 9,000. I just put the first way here on the top. Our next analyst, Heijin, believes we're going in an ABCDE correction, which means that that's why this zigzag is like this. It's an ABCDE correction where we have 8,400 zone, 8,000 zone. From 8,000, we should see 9,000. We have EW in patterns. I put a little longer term perspective, but we're going up to that 9,200 zone, then probably going to correct down to the 7,800 and then back up to much higher highs here. We have Tony V's just looking for key price points to see if we can get bullish. 9,200 is a major price point that we need to break through, which he could consider being bullish, which establishes another higher high. And then 9,500, he would get much more bullish if we could break 9,500. But overall, he is bearish with the monthly candle, which is the 2 red candle, and still weekly in the bullish. We haven't hit that higher high yet over 9,200. So we still are in the bearish zone for Tony V's. Real Crypto is also bearish. 2 possibilities. As I said, we could go down here to 7,400, test the 9,200, or go straight to 9,200. But he is overall bearish as well. And unless we break much higher highs, he will remain bearish. And we have JD Marshall, like I said, 8,459, which is the previous high from about 3-4 days ago. We need to break that to see 9,200 or break through, then he can be more bullish. But if we don't break that 8,459, looks like we will see lower lows, meaning we'll test the 6,425, go down to 6,000, go below 6,000. So all these analysts, you can find their social media here on the right-hand side and the date they did their prediction. And that was it for the prediction and reasoning, and we're going to go to the 3rd section. If that was good enough for you, you can move on. We'll see you tomorrow. If you want to see more, which is the analyst charts, we're going to go down now to candle charts. So now in candle charts, again, same charts as above, just more detail. So we have Filicon. He believes that we could retrace here to the 7,500 zone and then back up to 9,000. Or If we may not even go down here, we may actually just stay above that 7,900 zone, 7,800, and just go right up to that 9,000 zone. We'd have a very short pullback, which would be the 0.236 pullback, a very short pullback. But his primary count is down to the 7,500 zone. This is the channel where he believes that we're trending downward, which is his primary count. This is another justification for his primary count being that we're still correcting down to 7,500. Then we have Heijin believes that we're in an ABCDE correction on Bitcoin right now, where we're finishing B. We may have a little bit more up to go to maybe 8,400, then back to C, 8,000, D, E, and then break out. We could break out D at this blue line, or we could go to E at the white line and break out up to 9,000 zone. Then this is Heijin's another chart, which is two bearish wedges. So again, we can go down and back up to 9,000. And we have EWM patterns. He drew three possible places we can retrace to. Most likely it's going to be the red, or we may have already corrected here and we're going straight up to the 9,000. Again, he put 9,000. I did not put that in the chart, but if you go back up to the predictions on the chart above, it's again another 9,000 price point. This is his longer term prediction, where if we go up to 15,000 here, then we could eventually go down to 4,000, but that's much longer term. That is not in the short term. And we have Tony Vase. Again, he is bearish overall, and he wants to see that 9,200 higher high and the 9,500 for above 9,500 in order to get more bullish. And Real Crypto again believes that we could be forming a head and shoulders. We could still be in the process of another shoulder here on the right. And if we do that, we could actually go down to 7,500 if we break down below, which is this line right here. But he does believe we're bearish overall again, and then we may not go past that 9,200. We may just roll over once we reach that 9,200 and go down again toward that 6,425 and 6,000 mark. And JD Marshall as well believes that if we pass the 84.59, we'll probably hit past 9,200, but if we don't get that 84.59, we're probably going to roll over, and the rollover we're going to go twice down to 64.25 and below 6,000. And again, we had our analyst from a couple days ago where he just showed a different pattern. This is the wild card, where he showed an A, B, C, D, E, C being the longest, E finishing up ahead of C, which means that we could finish that Bitcoin bearish correction. Please visit his social media site. He has some very interesting information. And that's about it for Quick Charts today. Again, it was April 19th, about 1 p.m. New York time. We went over three sections, which is the Quick Charts of the Analyst. Very quickly, we had 6. I showed you major price points. Then we went over the reasonings, which is the same chart as above, just more detail. And then we finally went into the candle charts, which is the same chart as the above two, but with much more detail. So hope you got enough information from this where you can take away for your trading strategy, and also most importantly saving you time and not missing that next major price in Bitcoin. So thanks again joining us with Quick Charts, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.